So let's get right to it. Topic number one is the newsletter of H5P, which is called Status Update, and I will show it to you right here. So this is what you may already know, and yeah, this bit up here is just about the staffing of the H5P core team. And if you follow the stream, then you know that well, they're kind of set up quite well now. So they have enough funding to hire people now, and actually now they say here it's the day after tomorrow 2 new people will start in the Oslo office, so that is great. And my hope for that is that one of those, after the H5P hub has been finished, will take care of all the contributions from external people like myself. So it's kind of a hassle right now because it seems nothing ever gets released, and it's kind of stuck in the review loop, and maybe not even in there. So I hope that will be better. But the interesting bit for me as well was that they're even hiring more people. So if you go to the website of Jubel, you will see that there are 5 open positions. So if you want to work in a great team, I can really recommend to do that. So if you're a software tester or a technical support engineer, I guess might be second level support, something like that. Or if you want to develop, or if you're into security, or if you want to sell H5P, I guess that's h5p.com. So feel free to apply. Yeah, so actually that is pretty good news, I think, because it would actually, if those come together with the other 2 and plus these 5, that would kind of double the amount of people in the H5P core team, which is quite amazing. So kudos to you. Congratulations, H5P core team, that you have the option to grow that big. It's kind of cool. But of course, we hope to see some more stuff, man. Okay. Oh, I have to look at the chat. Mr. Paul Driver, good morning to you. Yeah, I hope it is good morning. For me, I mean, Germany, for me, it is kind of morning. Actually, it's 10 o'clock and a bit in Germany, and which is really early for me on a Sunday. But yeah, good morning. I know about you. I have my coffee. Oh, UK. Yeah, that's great too. So it's even earlier for you then, right? Yeah, but I'm starting to digress. So that was that. So that was the staffing. That's kind of cool. And then the other news is down here. It's not really news. It's like just a brief update on the H5P hub. And if you followed that stream, you've seen that before. Last time we covered the webinar where Sven Toker, the boss of H5P or Jubel, talked about it, and it is delayed, and fingers crossed it will be released this year. Otherwise he'll stop eating chocolate, so I guess that's a great motivator. Yeah, but nothing new on that one. But yeah, I'm really waiting for that one because I think it's a really cool addition to H5P. Yeah, so that's that, and then of course, kind of always when we have this status update, we also have a release update. So the H5P core team released some new things, so we can switch to that one. So the first one, it's no surprise to you as well if you're subscribed to this channel, then you know there was this QR content type, which I've demonstrated as well already because it is my baby, and it has been released. Yeah, if you want to know what well, actually it's pretty simple. So you can enter a URL, and it will generate a QR code. Basic. It can be locations, it can be URLs, it can be addresses, it can be events for a calendar and stuff like that. So if people take a picture of that, the appropriate app will open. And yeah, that's how it goes. If when I have a quick look at it, so on h5p.org it is available. You will see. Maybe I've noticed on h5p.org it's just for testing, and people have been kind of misusing that option, and have been hosting real content. So the number of content types that you can try out now is pretty limited, but QR code is among them. So if you click on that, you can just choose. Just basically it's 2 steps. So choose what type of content should be hidden behind the QR code. Let's say an email address, and then you would enter your email address. Let's take mine, and you would create the QR code. So of course I always forget that. I'll have the title, I'll call it title. So if you save that, then you have the QR code, and of course that will now link to my email address, so that it is. So easy as that. So the other thing that was released, which I cannot really show, is support for Panopto. Panopto is a video platform where you can, especially universities, host their videos. As far as I know, it's pretty much only universities, but I could be wrong. And yeah, it's kind of, it works like YouTube. You can just paste a Panopto URL that in some way links to the video that is hosted on Panopto, and add it to H5P content, and that works. As far as I know someone in Belgium who was involved in the development, and it's supposed to work. And interesting bit, maybe, if you know Panopto, and if it seems to be able to self-host it, and that doesn't work currently. Oh, actually, you need the latest core update, which I think has only released for Moodle, so you'll have to wait for on WordPress and on Drupal if you want to use it. Yeah, but if you self-host, it seems to be self-hosting that you can do with Panopto, which seems to be kind of uncommon. It doesn't work there because of the URL thingy doesn't resolve correctly. I had fixed that when I tried it, but there were some other issues, and I could fix it, but I need someone who has access to like a self-hosted Panopto server. So if you're one of them, or if you know them, then let me know. So, but apart from that, it's kind of cool that you can actually, you see, it's not only, you have to code a little, but it is possible to add other handlers for videos. So it could be, in theory, Vimeo, or what are they? Kaltura is one of the others, and I don't know how. There are dozens of platforms that can host videos, and in theory, it's possible to embed them in H5P content as well. So the other thing that has been released, it has been requested by many. It is support for, no, it wasn't really request for OEmbed. Well, that was a solution. It was the request to be able to include H5P content into OneNote, MS OneNote. And that is possible now. And the solution that was chosen is OEmbed, which is, how to explain it, like it's a simple form of embedding. You don't have to take care of much. And you can see a video here. So this is OneNote. And of course, I should rewind a little. So the way it goes, you have OneNote, and it says here, paste H5P content link. If we have to go back a little, maybe you can see it is h5p.com. So it's pretty small probably on your screen, but it doesn't work on h5p.org. It's one of the premium features of h5p.com. So if you run OneNote, you can just host WordPress and embed your content from WordPress into OneNote. It has to be h5p.com. So that's how it worked. You just paste the link, and I just tested it because I know that WordPress has OEmbed support as well. So I have an account on h5p.com, and I just took this little example to check, and I think I found a bug or a problem with the server. So this is a WordPress, and so you see how it works on OneNote or on any other platform that supports OEmbed. I think Facebook supports it as well. So if you paste a link here, oh, you didn't see the link, but I just pasted the link that I copied, and it would include, now includes the H5P content, and there's a glitch. There are some icons missing, and I think the server has to be reconfigured a little bit, the h5p.com servers, to otherwise I can't access these the fonts that are hosting that include the icons. So I guess that will fix, but it's pretty nice. So any platform actually that supports OEmbed, I think it's Facebook. I'm not on Facebook, but you could try just to grab an h5p.com link and try to embed the content there in a post. That should work now, which is pretty cool, I think. Yeah, I think that was all the news. Let me check. Oh yeah, one thing, that's the newsletter, and then the other thing that you can do if you want to know about news about H5P, you can always check the kind of hidden release notes. I'll post that to the chat maybe, so if you're interested, you can always follow that page here. and it will list all the changes that have been done recently by date. So I don't know, I think the last live stream was at the end of October, I think. So what has happened since then? If you scroll a little, you see these A11Y thingies, or sorry, accessibility updates. Small things have been fixed there, and the other things have been language updates and small fixes to image hotspots. So nothing I could really show, but if you're interested what's going on, you can always have a look here, and you can see what has been released. Yeah, so that was my topic number one. It was the news on H5P, kind of.